Hello, I'm Andy. A star is born on the 17th of May, and that star is watching this program. And we are talking together. And I'm happy to meet you because born on the 17th of May, you are going to be a star in one way or another, whether in the financial side, whether in the reputation side, whether in the compassionate side, whether in whatever you have accomplished in your life. You can be a star because you're born on the 17th of May. You have all the planets of creativity with you, the planets of imagination with you. You will be able to go find another country to live in, to work in, to do business in. You could travel a great deal. You can make yourself a name as a professional, whether a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, because you'll always pursue knowledge. You'll be very happy to read books and learn and go to universities, or even teach in universities or teach in schools. You'll make a grand teacher, a very compassionate one, who wants to make your students become lucky and they will reward you in return. The schools and the universities will reward you. You will write many books and you can talk about philosophy because the planet of philosophy is with you. It does make you sad sometimes. It does make you depressed sometimes. It makes you wonder what the role in life is for you. The role is plenty. The role is to help people. The first section of your life is going to be trial and trial, which means rather than success, have to work hard sometimes for not very much in return. But as you get older, you'll have the chance of doing better and better because you will be getting the experience of how to deal with people and how to get their support. You could become a great politician because people will see the compassion in you. You could be a great leader of any kind, whether in university, whether in hospitals. You could be a magnificent doctor because your heart will have a soul and the soul will want to have compassion and to help people who are sick and who are needy. That's how special you are. You'll have the chance of a romance, but don't marry too early because until your age of 35, the ups and downs in your personal life can trouble you a lot. It doesn't mean that you don't marry until 35, but try to be very careful if you can find a partner and give it many years together before you decide to get married. You'll be a person who can handle a great, wonderful job because your responsibility is wonderful. You might even go into business. In business, you should be doing with anything to do with hospitals or anything to do with building materials. As a contractor, you could do very well. And you could be able to be a great farmer in agriculture. And you could be definitely contributing to hospitals in many ways. If not as a doctor, as a supplier to hospitals, you could also become very rich and wealthy. The compatibility with you is quite easy, but you are a very sensitive person. You are very much a person who depends on your moods and your actions. You have to control this part of it because a moody person is very difficult to handle, very difficult to live with, very difficult to work with. So minimize the moodiness. Yes, you can have a very fiery temper which can explode. You'll have to control that as well. Of course, as you get older, you'll be able to do that. But even as younger, you have to learn not to show your temper. And how do you do that? Whenever you feel you are angry, just don't say a word. Nobody will even know you are angry. Just keep it within you and find a solution and wait for a period of time when everything has cooled down and then you can negotiate. You're a good negotiator. You can be very patient, but these planets of anger, they can explode at any time. You can be dominating because you're very protective of the people you love or the people who are under your care, but you need to also take it easy because sometimes over domination can lead to a person who controls other people too much. We don't want that to happen. I'm going to give you some ages in your lifetime, the positive ages. These positive ages may mean the milestones in your life which produce very good luck, whether in job, business, whether in personal affairs, whether in anything. So your positive ages. Your positive ages are the age of 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78, 87 or 96. These are very wonderful ages. They are milestones. As you approach these ages, things will get better. And at these ages, you'll find whether promotions in job, in business, in finances, success, or whether in meeting people that you love too much and want to get married, or whether the knowledge of you will become supreme and will pay you dividends. I'm going to give you a sample of ages. You have to be a bit careful. These are milestones which are waiting to disappoint you. If you and the ages are the ages 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62, 71, 80, 89, or even 97. So you have to be careful of these ages. As you are approaching these ages, tell yourself in any area of your life, a disappointment is waiting. Whether it's the personal side, whether it's the family side, whether it's the job, business, finance side, or whether it's the bodily side, which means your health area. So be careful of these ages. If you are ready for these bad ages that I've just mentioned, you'll be able to tackle them very, very easily. To come back to you, because of your depressive state sometimes, you might lean on towards alcohol. So be careful that alcohol can become a bad habit of yours. Or some people may go one step further to drugs because this sadness in you cannot be sometimes let go. And you need alcohol or you need drugs to escape it. Don't let that happen. Find good people or find people you can speak to or do things which you might go meet the universe in the form of going to your temple, for example, or your church and find solutions there. You are a star and you can become a star very, very easily. This 90-minute session I have for you. In this 90 minutes, it will cost you USD $50. It will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are very special. They belong to your soul. Who changes these lines and signs, making new ones appear, making the old ones fade away, making some lines break, making some lines repaired? Who is doing this? It's your soul who is doing this. And so to be have that entity with your soul togetherness is what I will teach you. How to reach and activate the soul. Most of us get the soul's energies only in our late 50s or 60s or 70s. It's always too late. I'll show you whatever age you are, how to accelerate the ages as quickly as possible so that you can multiply your good luck in every area of your life by having the soul being active with you so that your third eye can wake up early, so that your aura can start to shine early. That's what we do. And so I'll help you do that in this 90-minute session, which will just cost you USD $50. I'll talk to you about your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. All these energies all include very powerful ways of reaching powerful planets and the powerness behind the planets as well. So there's so much to teach you. And I want to do that because I know that born on the 17th of May, you will go through pain, you will go through fire, but ultimately you will be grand and you'll be having the reputation of a person one can go to meet, a person who can be a great healer as well, not only in occupation or business, but also of a great healer. Because the spiritual in you, the spiritual side in you wants to awaken, but it will awaken at an age which is already designed for you. And we'll find out what age that can be by reading your palms. That's what happens. Well, I'm happy to talk to you. You're born on the 17th of May, a very special, special person. And here's my email. Let's plan to have a 90-minute session based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And let me guide you for your next 9 years. That is the first meeting. We'll talk about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will go through them with you and we'll talk about all the energies I can teach you. And once you know all these energies, that's when you become a grand person. And you, true to life, you will be the successful person that you want in whatever area of your life. In the meantime, I wish you a good life and I look forward to meet you one day. Thank you. Goodbye.